In January 2025, a startling discovery shook El Paso. A sophisticated tunnel connecting Ciudad Juarez to the United States was unearthed, hidden deep beneath the border's surface. The news sent shockwaves through both sides of the border, raising urgent questions about security and oversight. Unlike crude smuggling holes of the past, this tunnel was a feat of modern engineering, complete with reinforced walls, lighting, and ventilation, revealing the relentless determination and ingenuity of those seeking to bypass border security. Its existence exposed a profound vulnerability. For months, perhaps even years, it operated undetected, challenging the very idea of a secure border and highlighting the limitations of current surveillance technology. The timing was critical, coinciding with a new presidential administration focused on border control. The discovery underscored the complexity and scale of the task ahead as officials scrambled to reassure the public and review their strategies. For El Paso and Juarez residents, the news was unsettling but not entirely shocking. Smuggling is woven into daily life here. Yet the tunnel's scale and sophistication were unprecedented, sparking new fears and conversations in both communities. It was more than just a passageway, it was a business venture, evidence of the immense resources and planning that criminal organizations invest in cross-border trade and illicit activity. Authorities swiftly cordoned off the area, transforming it into a high-security zone. Investigators and agents worked around the clock, determined to uncover every detail of the operation. The discovery didn't just reveal a physical breach, it exposed a significant gap in surveillance and intelligence, prompting urgent calls for technological upgrades and better coordination. How could such a major construction go unnoticed for so long? The question forced an immediate and thorough review of security protocols, as officials sought answers and accountability. The tunnel became a glaring symbol of the evolving threats lurking just out of sight, demanding not just vigilance, but a new, more adaptive approach to border security for the future. The El Paso Tunnel was a marvel of illicit engineering, 1,000 feet long, 6 feet high and 4 feet wide, reinforced to prevent collapse. Its construction was a testament to both ingenuity and determination, pushing the limits of what was thought possible beneath the border. It featured lighting and ventilation, allowing for safe, efficient movement of people and goods. These systems made the tunnel not just functional but comfortable enough for repeated use day or night regardless of outside conditions. The Mexican entrance was cleverly hidden, while the U.S. exit exploited El Paso's storm sewer system, making detection nearly impossible. The tunnel's endpoints blended into the urban landscape, evading even the most vigilant eyes. Smugglers used simple wooden panels to camouflage the access point, blending seamlessly into the city's infrastructure. This low-tech solution proved highly effective, masking the tunnel's presence from authorities and the public alike. Experts estimate construction took 1 to 2 years, requiring patience and operational security to avoid detection. Workers labored in secrecy, often at night, coordinating shifts and supply runs to minimize risk. Disposing of the excavated soil without raising suspicion was a logistical feat. Every load had to be carefully managed, with dirt often moved under cover of darkness to avoid drawing attention from neighbors or law enforcement. The tunnel was more than a passage. It was a strategic asset, built for long-term profit. Its existence enabled a steady flow of contraband, making it a vital link in the criminal supply chain. Its sophistication highlighted the deep knowledge and resources of the criminal organizations behind it. These groups invested heavily in planning, engineering, and maintaining the tunnel, treating it as a prized infrastructure project. The discovery forced authorities to confront the reality that the border's true vulnerabilities lie underground, where innovation and audacity often outpace traditional security measures. The tunnel's downfall came from an unexpected source: social media. Human traffickers eager to advertise their services boasted about the tunnel on platforms like TikTok, leaving digital breadcrumbs for investigators. This online bravado, meant to attract clients, became a liability. Law enforcement tracked key terms and chatter, piecing together the tunnel's existence. The incident marked a shift in counter-smuggling tactics, with digital forensics joining traditional surveillance and informants. Social media intelligence now helps authorities anticipate criminal plans and identify key players, all from behind a screen. The lesson for smugglers: in the digital age, loose talk can be fatal. The border battle is no longer just physical, it's fought in the digital ether as much as in the desert. The tunnel's exposure proved that even the most secretive operations can be undone by a careless post. The tunnel's discovery triggered a rapid, coordinated response from U.S. and Mexican authorities. Border Patrol secured the El Paso exit, while the Mexican military guarded the Juarez entrance, ensuring no further use. The Mexican Attorney General's office led the investigation, aiming to identify those responsible and permanently close the tunnel. The standard solution pumped thousands of gallons of concrete to seal the passage forever. This costly but essential step prevents reactivation and eliminates the risk of future exploitation. Officials framed the operation as a victory, demonstrating adaptability to evolving smuggling tactics. The message was clear. Authorities are prepared to meet the subterranean threat with overwhelming force. Each sealed tunnel is a warning. No breach will go unanswered. The El Paso tunnel was significant but not unique. Months later, a far more advanced tunnel was found near San Diego's Otay Mesa port of entry. The Texas tunnel, though long and cleverly hidden, was relatively basic wooden supports, simple lighting, and a storm sewer exit. It was built for practicality, likely moving people or small contraband. In contrast, the California tunnel was nearly 3,000 feet long, 50 feet deep, and equipped with a rail system for industrial-scale smuggling. Its exit led to a private warehouse, providing secure, discreet unloading. The sophistication pointed to a major cartel, with vast resources and technical expertise. These discoveries revealed a spectrum of tunnel operations from workhorse passages to logistical empires. The threat was evolving. Smugglers were investing more, digging deeper, and building smarter. The San Diego tunnel set a new standard for super tunnels. At nearly 3,000 feet long and 50 feet deep, it was almost undetectable by traditional means. Its rail system allowed for rapid, high-volume transport of narcotics, turning hours of manual labor into minutes. Advanced electrical and ventilation systems powered tools and kept the tunnel habitable. Entrances were meticulously concealed, under a Tijuana house and inside a nondescript warehouse. The operation required engineers, geologists, and months of secret work, representing a multi-million-dollar investment. U.S. authorities called it one of the most sophisticated tunnels ever found. A major victory, but also a sobering reminder of cartel capabilities. The tunnel was a bold statement. The criminal underworld was willing to invest heavily to outpace law enforcement. Each new tunnel raised the stakes, forcing authorities to adapt. The subterranean arms race was on. The twin tunnel discoveries in 2025 spurred a major push to reinforce border security. With President Trump's inauguration, the administration doubled down on high-tech checkpoints, expanded the wall, and funded a new state-of-the-art port of entry. The goal makes surface breaches harder, forcing smugglers into more detectable methods like tunneling. Investment poured into advanced seismic sensors, acoustic detectors, and deeper penetrating radar. Intelligence operations ramped up, with social media monitoring and binational cooperation at the forefront. The fight against tunnels became an intelligence game. Tips and digital clues were often more valuable than random searches. U.S. and Mexican authorities strengthened partnerships, sharing intelligence and conducting joint investigations. Officials recognized tunnels as a shared problem, requiring collaboration from both sides. Only by working together could they hope to neutralize the underground threat. Underground smuggling is a decades-old challenge along the U.S.-Mexico border. Since 1993, over 95 tunnels have been found in San Diego alone, a testament to the persistence of this method. For cartels, tunnels are a business expense. One successful super tunnel can move tons of narcotics and generate millions. As long as U.S. demand for illicit goods remains high, the incentive to dig will persist. The border's vastness and varied terrain make detection a daunting task. Smugglers adapt constantly, digging deeper and exploiting both natural and man-made cover. For every tunnel found, several more may be operational, fueling a specialized law enforcement effort. Task forces use high-tech tools and old-fashioned detective work, but often play defense. The real challenge is getting ahead, detecting tunnels during construction, not after they're in use. The subterranean war is ongoing, with no easy end in sight. The ground beneath us seems solid, but the tunnels of 2025 reveal a hidden world that mocks our surface defenses. Beneath the everyday bustle, a secret network grows, invisible to most, yet shaping the reality above. These tunnels are a reminder that what we see on the surface is only part of the story. These passages are more than criminal infrastructure. They're a metaphor for the border's complexity and the forces driving people and contraband across it. Each tunnel tells a story of desperation, ingenuity, and the relentless push and pull between opportunity and risk. The tunnel threat forces a shift in perspective. The true frontier is vertical, demanding covert intelligence and advanced technology. It's a battle fought not just with boots on the ground but with sensors, algorithms, and constant vigilance. The war on tunnels is silent, fought by specialized teams in darkness, with each sealed passage a hard-won victory. These agents risk their safety in claustrophobic spaces, knowing that every closure is a temporary setback for those determined to dig again. Yet, as long as economic disparities and demand persist, smugglers will adapt. If blocked on the surface, they'll go underground or find new methods. The cat-and-mouse game never truly ends, only changes form. The story of the border is one of adaptation and counter-adaptation, with tunnels as the latest chapter. Every new barrier inspires a new workaround, a testament to human persistence on both sides. These discoveries highlight the limits of physical barriers. A line in the sand can be bypassed with patience and ingenuity. The border is not just a wall but a living, shifting challenge. The real challenge is deeper, addressing the root causes that drive tunneling in the first place. Poverty, violence, and hope for a better life fuel the determination to cross, no matter the obstacles. Sealing tunnels is vital, but it's only part of the solution. True progress means looking beyond enforcement, toward policies that address why these tunnels are built at all. The unseen war beneath our feet continues, demanding vigilance, innovation, and a broader understanding of the forces at play. Only by confronting both the symptoms and the causes can we hope to shape a safer, more just border for all.